All right, so the land behind the fence here, it's a donated soldiers' home. It was donated in 1887. It operated as a soldiers' home for nearly 80 years. It had upwards of around 5,000 veterans living on the property. In the 70s, they really started with a rash of privatization and also commercially leasing out the land, and it caused a bunch of veterans to get displaced. In 2011, there was a lawsuit that was initiated, Valentini v. Shinseki, where the ACLU picked up a lawsuit on behalf of homeless veterans and sued the VA for misuse of land. In the lawsuit, it also contended that the benefits program discriminated against veterans with severe mental health disabilities and also PTSD because they can't adequately access the care and treatment they deserve. At the conclusion of that lawsuit, there was some agreements that were supposed to happen. The number one objective was they were going to end veteran homelessness by 2015, which obviously didn't happen. 1,600 units of housing were also promised. A lot of taxpayer money was allocated for it. Housing never got built. Their excuses were that they were waiting for environmental impact reports and infrastructure upgrades, which never really happened. And at the same time, the community was building all kinds of stuff on the property and was going up overnight. But anytime it was anything related to veterans, it just wasn't happening. So the VA was supposed to have around 500 units of housing built by 2020. It would house a bunch of these guys. That didn't happen. So when COVID hit, there was already a shortage of housing. Then they took all the programs and they reduced them to a 50% occupancy for social distancing. And at that time, that's when the population out here just really exploded. So a lot of what's happening is anytime they have some type of outbreak or something inside, they'll shut down admissions. So we can't even get any movement or anybody inside. And then the population starts to grow again. As soon as they open up, we start getting people filtering in, and then it happens again. So it's almost like, this accordion effect, just back and forth and back and forth. And there's more than enough room to social distance everybody on the property. They don't need to be out here on the street. But a lot of this is, there's a lot of interest in the land. You got to realize, Brentwood, Beverly Hills, Westwood, Santa Monica.
Prime real estate.
Prime real estate. Developers see this, it's a lot of money in their pockets to them. And it's really unfortunate because as a result, the veterans have suffered immensely because everything's been stripped away from here. You got buildings in there that are literally empty that you could refurbish right now and just get people inside, and it's not happening. And additionally, there's really no same-day services. So when people show up here, if they don't have identification or anything like that, we have to go through a whole registration process. And if they're not registered, they can't stay on the property at all. The police will send them off. So it's the issues go much deeper. It's not just a bunch of people that choose to stay out here. It's a broken system, and it's a large bureaucracy. And it doesn't need to operate this way. A lot of other VAs work a lot better. Again, when it comes to this place, it's just all about the land all the time. So.
Hey, what's your name? Are you a veteran? And what would you say your title is here on this road?
My name's Rob Reynolds. I'm a veteran. I served in the U.S. Army from 2006 to 2010, Iraq in 2007. I'm with a veteran service organization. So we come out here and just help advocate for these guys, help keep them together, try to get them connected to services, and also raise awareness about what's happening inside.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for